All right,
brother.
let's talk about it now that we're recording. Jasmine, you cheating on us? I saw you on another podcast talking shit.
Hey, wait, whoa. We don't bring the boys into this. Don't bring the boys.
Saw it.
I don't know how. How did you? I don't understand. We haven't really advertised.
Saw it.
We haven't advertised.
I saw a hair tie on the fucking floor of the car. You hussy, cheating on us.
The thing about social media is what advertisement? All I have to do is like one of your posts, and then things related to you will come up. Mind you, completely off track.
Were y'all talking about this?
No, I'm completely off track. Yesterday, I saw a tweet about extra strength Benadryl, and they were like, do not take this. It will knock you out for 12 hours. I feel like I took an edible, right? And as soon as I read it, I was about to turn and show my mom. The same thing was on her feed on a different app. I was like,
no. Everything they see all. I don't know, Adam. You seem like you got questions. You got some questions.
I did.
Oh, you did. I missed it.
Do you love him more than you love us?
No, equally, sweetie. There is.
Wow, you sound like my grandmother. All my grandchildren are equally loved.
They're equal. They just have more followers. You know.
Wow.
I do like that. The game is the game.
No, actually, Warren reached out to me, Cosmic Wonder. He hit me up like a month and a half ago, actually. And now he wants to build an entire section based upon me. Warren got his following doing a lot of Marvel. Yeah, Marvel stuff.
I know who they are.
You know who Cosmic Wonder is, JoJo. If that's something you know.
Yes.
Gucci.
Oh,
that's cool.
He's not responding.
Hey, listen, we all have we got to get our different networks. We got to. There's
over here like.
Well, just in general, like I love that we've come together to do this. Other people are coming to work together. What?
Do you know who Cosmic Wonder is?
Oh yes, I saw what Adam's talking about too. Like
I asked you, I was like, do you know? And you were like, listen, we come together.
I thought you were talking to the people, like if you know who Cosmic Wonder. Sorry.
JoJo, do you know who Cosmic Wonder is? And you're like,
oh, I'm JoJo.
My bad.
I didn't know that I was JoJo. Sorry.
Who the fuck else?
I thought you were talking to the general
Right, the general JoJo.
Don't worry, I changed the nameplate on my thing. Don't worry. I've changed it now for you.
Gasless followed friends? What?
You're the one said they had more followers, ma'am.
I was joking. I was making
Jordan, how does it feel being eighth?
360.
How does it feel being eighth?
I'm still stuck on the fact that I didn't realize I was JoJo.
Anyway, yeah. He hit me up about a month and a half ago, and we've done I think we've done like 2 live streams at this point, but he made his following doing faceless content.
Mm-hmm.
That was his thing, just the faceless. But now he wants to tap into a market of face work, and I do face well. But also, if I did tell him, listen, if I'm going to hop in, your girl likes more than Marvel. In fact, she likes DC more than Marvel. In fact, she likes a lot more Image, all
JoJo, if you start talking music, definitely get Jasmine on there.
She knows all of it. She knows all the lyrics to
everything.
What's that song called? Not Like Us. She knows every single word.
They are not like us, people. They happen to be different.
You sound like the Kids Bop version of it.
Well, thank you. Yeah, no, and so every Thursday we record with them, and I don't know when. I might be doing some solo videos as well on that channel, but we just have to get the audience acclimated to me. The first live stream, they were not acclimated to me, and I quote, get this bitch off the mic. Why does she sound so bad? Just all of this stuff. And then the second time when we dropped the Daredevil knowledge, and I was like, comic reference. They were like,
oh my gosh, she knows what she's talking about. Like,
God,
listen,
a pretty girl who knows comics. What? I was like,
now they're like, where do I find mine?
Jasmine.
Yeah, fuck you, bro.
I'm gonna be honest. I've known more women knowledgeable in a lot of spaces, so like I don't know why we. Also, by the way, Nah, that's a sidetrack. I was watching another guy live stream.
Channel, who would have thunk?
I saw a guy live streaming. He's a bigger YouTuber, and he was talking about how his wife kind of got him into like the book talk stuff. And so, like, Jasmine, you would have loved it because he dropped Fourth Wing. He said Fourth Wing, and I was like,
he's a basic ass bitch. Basic ass bitch talking about some Fourth Wing. We're beyond that now. We're moving on to Hunger Games, my guy. We coming into Hamage. He needs to catch the fuck up. Let's go. Sorry, I apologize.
Dude, why do we apologize for the things that we do?
That we're excited for? I don't know, man. Here's the thing. There's a whole section, and honestly, both of you guys got ladies. So there's a whole section of book talk that is male spouses figuring out how cool book talk is. And there's this thing, and I wish both of your ladies were on social media more, because there's this hilarious thing I'd love to see both of you guys do. It's the book talk wall lean. And
I've seen this.
It's so I want all my
This is like a year and a half ago, I think. Like, she showed me one of those, and I don't think we did. There was a small baby.
Asking you, by the way.
Yeah,
that
well,
was her asking.
I fumbled.
They say women never. That was her asking. If she showed you,
y'all gotta learn to stop talking in code and just.
She showed you the video, and you should have been like, "Hey, let's try this. Hey, let me try."
I don't have the stomach for the wall lean. Like, when the shirt lifts up, it's not the. So the thing is I recorded a solo trying to see, and I was like, it's not.
Drop the video.
It's not going to do this man looking at Wicked like, let me check my notes.
Adam, drop the video.
I'm just waiting for this awkwardness to go away.
Does that A on your hat stand for Adam? I ask this all the time. I know the answer is no.
That's what it stands for. All right, fine. Let's get it out of the way, right? Jordan, what is something you're most excited about this week?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I was a little sad when I had lost my friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. I know y'all didn't watch it. I watched it. It was good.
I got every episode though.
We got that. Also, I was sad because I finished Paradise. Don't know if y'all watched it. Great show.
No,
you
but
should.
It's so crazy. Because I know Sterling K. Brown is in that. I saw the interview with him and James Marsden. Marsden, yeah. I saw him talking about. I think I might have mentioned this on the last stream, but him just talking about how
not being number one on the call sheet previously.
Yeah, so I did talk about that, and so I feel like that should have sparked me to watch it, but unfortunately, the Severance TikTok speed it out.
True.
So I've been watching that.
Severance is also big right now, but I'm excited about some more Marvel coming back weekly. I don't care what people say. People are mad about not having binge model. I like the week-to-week releases for Daredevil, Born Again. Y'all, they didn't have to do.
Did it hit you? Did it hit you hard? Let me tell you. So
they did an Infinity War intro, bruh.
Can I ask both of you? Did you know that was going to happen?
I didn't think that it was one of those, like, I didn't think they was going to do it.
Because apparently we should have.
They released a trailer.
Not only the trailer, but and Adam shaking his head because he knows, apparently all of that was leaked months ago.
I did a great job of avoiding leaks for fucking once. For the first time in forever.
People knew ahead of time. I guess there were photos of and forgive me, Adam, if you want to correct me if I get this wrong. I guess there were photos.
You're wrong.
Well, fuck Women's History Month, I guess.
Oh, hey, happy Women's History Month.
Hey, thanks.
We should have started with that. Shout out to y'all, ladies.
The fact that the woman has to remind you.
Oh, here we fucking go again.
Oh my god. Hey.
I couldn't remember how to put my shoes on right without women. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The little tism. You got a little tism in you.
It's a spectrum.
Jordan, is that breathable? So.
Sorry. So we should have known.
No. So, anyways, yes.
Mental health here.
Yes is the answer. It was a photo of him laying there and her laying over him, but nobody knew what it was. Like, he could have been hurt or whatever. No. But yeah. But I mean, from where it ended the last time we saw everybody, we should have known something. A retaliation of some sort was going to happen.
So I will say, for stuff that I watched after. The way that I felt like, oh, we should have known was, one, they did have the trailer where you could hear that Matt was fighting, listening to the heartbeat. That was a call from a comic where Foggy dies. Also, the original script.
He be listening.
Yeah.
That man just.
And the original script called for him to die. Remember when they weren't going to be included? Mm-hmm. He was going to be, we were going to start with Matt being a lawyer after Foggy had died, but it was supposed to happen off screen. So they did say it was one of those things that when they brought them back, the plan still was what they said, which was Foggy and Karen are not here. It's just the writers were like, after seeing the fan outcry, it was like, we can't do this off screen.
Yeah,
we can't do this off screen.
Honestly, I think it was more rewarding that they didn't. But now that
yeah, absolutely.
The second question, is Foggy dead? Adam.
Go ahead, Adam. Yeah.
Yes. But.
Yes, but.
Give me them theories. Give me those theories.
No theory. He signed on for season 2.
Well,
but this show's always known to do flashbacks, though.
Correct. I know someone, Jordan. I know. I think you've met once, Jasmine. This person. I won't name them, but they talked to them at the New York event.
Oh,
and
you know this person, Jasmine, I'm sure.
And we he had a conversation with them and stuff like that. And it does not seem 100%.
I mean,
that it's going to be just flashbacks.
Whatever he said was under duress and under stress, and it was a premiere, wasn't it? There's no way that he could have let something. They're under contract. You can't just be talking.
He could be talking. Oh. I forget who else confirmed this.
That person. Fuck him, dude.
I also know this was also talked about with the director.
I got personal beef. I got personal beef with this individual, and I think Adam knows. I think I told Adam, but I got some.
Probably.
I know that one day people are gonna look at the Easter eggs of our fucking show and be like,
"Wait, they're not gonna listen to
anything that we're talking about. They're not gonna listen to any of the subject of the video. They're gonna be like, who are? They're always
talking. They're always talking about. Yeah,
at this point, we just need to become like that podcast and just shit talks
everyone,
like social media people. Like, yeah, just like, yeah.
No, this person, it was a.
Don't name it.
I'm not. I would never. But this was like someone who
I would.
And then so, but then after, like, and so.
Anyways,
director was an asshole.
So we'll get back to Foggy and the whole thing, and spoilers if you've not seen the first 2 episodes yet. But the director did confirm that this is before She-Hulk.
And yeah, it makes sense because, like, I was like, he doesn't even have the multiple suits yet. I know.
You don't know what he got in his closet.
I mean, true. He could have already had them because we
saw in the trailer. I guess.
We saw in the trailer. He opened the thing, and I just thought about it. He could have already had those.
You don't know if he has the Daredevil GIMP mask yet or not.
He might. I at the very least knew that it was pre She-Hulk because obviously, like, well, yeah, and like homegirl who he works at his firm is trying to get him to date again. So it's been made clear that he has been no love life, all work, no play.
Every season, someone is trying to get him. That's the thing about Daredevil is a player, and I think they really want to emphasize that, and even in the comic books, that this is not a handicap. He is
handy. He know how to find it.
Like, the fact that he is blinded is not a disability to him. In fact, I think they really played that really well when they were walking down the street and he like grabs her and picks her up. He wants everyone to know, hey, like, and I love that they're constantly like, are you really blind? Are you sure? He is. He 100% is. But I love that they're making it to the world that this doesn't set you back. This is not a setback being blind. You're just another person.
So I've always loved him as a hero in general. My introduction to Daredevil was when he collabed on Spider-Man the Animated Series in 1994, and like it had the origin of the acid in his eyes, but then he had this echolocation, and I've always loved him for that. So yeah, I know there was a lot of complaints of the CG.
Oh,
y'all.
Of the CGI.
He's gonna be flipping
like
now.
Gummy bears fighting each other.
I will say, I was gonna say he's gonna be flipping and dipping, which he wasn't doing in the original Netflix series. It was more grounded.
Flipping and dipping mean?
It's so you like this, and then you be like, it's like that.
What does flipping and dipping mean? What the fuck was that?
All right, so basically, it is. How can I put this in a way you would understand? It is. No, it's Yoda versus Darth Sidious in
where he's
Star
like
Wars.
jumping around him and flips and dipping.
Mhm.
Okay.
But yeah, someone did make the comparison to She-Hulk though, and they were like, "Look at how good it looked in She-Hulk versus now." And let's talk about that. Let's talk about how now everybody loves She-Hulk. Everybody's like, "This looks so bad compared to his acrobatics in She-Hulk." Oh, so we all cool with She-Hulk now.
So we all like She-Hulk. Adam, I need you to ethnic up a little bit right now because I feel like you'd be a real bland. I need you to find your inner.
I am, but this has been an ongoing thing for me.
He hates the hate that She-Hulk got. Like he had genuine.
Was I not the other one saying, Jordan? I liked She-Hulk. I don't have a problem with the CG. I think it's fine. But there were so many people out there just, oh, this is the worst thing ever.
When I tell you Adam fought the good fight, he had the like. It sucks when some of your most viral moments are tied to things like trying to just have a genuine conversation like what we do here, where we can say what's good, what's bad, what could be better. Right. And then, people attack you because like they was just like, man, you just a shill. Oh, you just are.
I hate that word shill. Where does that, I mean, I know what it is. Don't get it twisted. I don't need the definition of shill, but where did that word come from?
It really came. It really came from, and there are people who are dishonest, but it came from those platforms and just people who have kind of built off of being dishonest or saying something is good because they are paid to, or not.
What's the root word for this? Where did the word
the sermon shill comes from the German word schill, which is a place in that makes no sense. Hold on.
That's right. I don't know. Find the different thesaurus because I don't think
you said find a different.
Find a different.
Oh, it comes from gambling.
Yeah.
So typically it's like if you were gambling and then I was pretending to like hype you up or whatever, to then like swindle you, I guess.
Oh. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's some real Riz right there.
Yeah, I like
real
that.
Riz.
I dig it.
But what do y'all think about how they I also something people haven't talked about, the cinematography is very good. Like when they
I'm talking up the cinematography, not only
the upside down Fisk.
Negro. The moment that I knew I was in for the cinematography was when Foggy went outside to have that phone call, and you see it pans onto the side of Matt's face, and we go from full screen to that 9:16 to like see that you're honing in on him, and we stay there. And the second that Karen says his name, it like quickly snaps back to full screen.
Yes, I was in. It was beautiful. Or even because again, even the use of color, when he's staring up while Fisk is giving that acceptance speech, and it's like the flash of red, on the side of his face.
If that's the only one, and I feel like Adam's not talking for a reason, so we're gonna get to that. But the whole episode, there's red flashing. When you first see him in his apartment, you see in the background red. You see him on the date with little flashes of red here and there, but it's telling you that the devil is not dead yet. And
he's like,
it's coming.
I want out. I want out.
Say some words, Adam.
Some words, Adam.
I can't stand you.
Did you not like it?
Look, I'm not going to go to a restaurant, have some crab rangoons, and all of a sudden give the restaurant a 5-star, okay? It was an okay first 2 episodes.
Shut the fuck up.
It was
okay.
I take
it back. Don't say words. I take it back. You.
It was okay. Here's my problem, right? The CG was so bad that I feel as a diehard Star Wars fan that I should be apologized to.
The CG was 3 minutes of it, and then it never came
I was about to
back.
say it was only in the
Horrific.
beginning.
I thought of
was
it the
only
entire
in the
first
beginning.
episode.
Oh my god.
Oh, he
How
didn't fight the rest of it.
But like, my problem is, how do we go? And I know they're shooting something similar again, but how do we go from the hallway scene, one shot, to now all of a sudden some nonsense, Teletubby nonsense, jumping back and forth over here, to, oh no, it's just a little bit, it'll be fine. But hey, Marvel's back. Oh, Marvel's back.
Who said Marvel's back? We said we like
Anybody and everybody.
Ain't
Well,
nobody
we
said
are
that.
not them.
We are not them. Welcome to your home. Your
I get it, but
comfort
you
zone.
told me to speak. That was my thought.
I told you.
I
shut
think
the
it's
fuck up,
2
okay?
episodes out of 10, and if it's 10 episodes, I don't even know what
Is
it
it
is.
10?
I think
But
it's
I have
like,
no idea.
it's like no, it's like 8. I think it's not that many.
Even better.
Nine.
That is
It used to be 16, and then they dropped it down.
It
to
was
9.
22 at one point.
Something.
yeah. They
keep
just
dropping it.
You
Again,
promised
that's a
me
fun one.
Tao, and you're bringing me to McDonald's. Like, that's my problem right now.
You
I was
sound
supposed to
Dumb
get
ass bitch.
You
Shut
sound
the
like
fuck up.
talk. Let me
That
talk to the
is
manager.
supposed to get
That is so wrong, Adam. It's so wrong. Listen, I'm hypocritical. I'm going to tell you right now, I am hypocritical because I watched all 2 seasons of Severance so far, and I'm like, y'all, this is mid as fuck. What are you guys saying? Like, I can't find. And for me, it was that people had overhyped it so much that I was like, I mean, it's a good show.
I do
Don't
feel
get
that.
it twisted. It's a good show, but like, y'all throwing themed birthday parties, fucking pineapples everywhere, a waffle party. What is happening?
Oh, wow.
You guys don't know what that means. People that are watching get the reference. Jordan, catch up. That being, oh
I
my
know.
god, money. That being said,
Oh my God, money.
I just got a notification. Someone said,
Hey, brother, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes when the check hit, you got to be like, hey, wait a minute, though.
Hey, wait a minute, though.
Bills is paid today?
Bill is paid today. All I mean to say is, I hear you. That being said, is if you're gonna give an entire 2 episodes of a show a demerit because of 3 minutes, that is a harsh critical analysis of the show. You're telling me that those 3 minutes, that honestly feels like a Starbucks cup Game of Thrones that they're gonna fix later because of all your whining and bitching. I cannot.
True.
I need you to just have a little bit more. I need you to give me a little bit. Give it a little bit more credit there.
I
Fine.
just,
I will say this. It is 2 episodes, but I'm not doing this thing anymore where I'm just like, oh, fuck, 2 episodes. Like, I was in. Oh, cool. It's 2 episodes. I will give my full review at the end, whether I like the entire thing or not. I need the full meal to be good. The appetizer can't hit, and everything else fall apart.
But okay, if we're gonna do meal metaphors, let's get it. Let's fucking colonize this bitch.
you know, I do
can't
hear
that.
because he feels away because of Creature Commandos. Remember, he was so hyped.
Y'all were hype. I know I'm being rough because I fucking threw that shit away episode 1. I will say that I threw Creature Commandos away episode and it just kept getting worse. However, I still analyze that individual episode for its worth. And I think that if we're analyzing this as a meal and we got a 7-course meal, each individual meal is its own artistry. And as a chef, they're going to ask you. They're going to ask you about every individual meal and the overall course, the overall dinner selection or whatever. But like, you judge it from the wine, you judge it from the appetizer, the salad, the bread, you judge all of it.
But it all has to be cohesive and put together.
Understood. But it also doesn't have to be. You can also say, hey, can I grab that salad to go? Because you knew out of all of it, you appreciated the salad. So I'm asking you to look at every individual episode, or else what the fuck are we doing? Not if you're saying you're going to wait to the very end and then judge everything as a whole meal.
I can tell you, we can talk episode by episode. I can sit there and tell you whether I like the episode or not, but I'm not going to sit there and be like, the entire thing is good.
I asked you to tell me what you liked about this episode, and you didn't tell me anything. You said, I'm going to
Which episode? There was 2. Go ahead.
2! But either one!
Which one? Which one you want me to talk about? Episode 2 or episode 1?
Right now.
Viewers, I would like to just take a moment to say, if you're enjoying this debate, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and remember that your hosts forget to tell you a name of the podcast because we don't have one, and we forget to say our names. Jay Phrygian, Official Megs, Jasmine Paige Moore.
I'm so sorry. Did you need attention? Was that?
No, I just wanted mommy and daddy to stop fighting. So
Mom started it.
I understand in a sense. Adam feels like he's been burned a lot. I get that. But yes, to kind of reduce overall from the CG, because I'll be honest, I wasn't thinking about the CG. This is me and my perspective. So I will say, for example, if I want to take a step back and critique the one shot scene that they did do, it was very different than what they normally had done. And I had even seen like the director or something talk about that, is that it wasn't meant to follow. It was meant to feel like this frantic onlooker in the situation. And I understand that. And that might be a creative choice that you don't agree with.
No, I just don't think that that's the one shot. I don't think that that's the one shot that we're going to get from the show.
And my thing is that I was more centered around the tension of the situation. Again, it's one of those things that I had seen people talk about the trailer of him fighting and then hearing Karen be like, they're going to be on their way. But it still was just that sense of like, I know what is probably going to happen, but wow, it's like they are making this tense situation. Also, Bullseye's name need to be changed to Full of Bullshit. I love and hate the way that they have portrayed this Bullseye so much, because like Bullseye in like the 2003 Daredevil movie, he's at least throwing knives, pencils, maybe this motherfucker be like clip of the gun, random piece of bread, can bounce this off the wall, the table, smacks him in the face and kills them. I'm sorry. I love you, but I hate you. That also, forget the fucking CG. The dichotomy of Matt's screams and sobs to Dex's chuckling and patting him on the back, that is a villain. That is that we're destined to do this forever type of thing. Like, cheer up, old pal. It's fine.
Very
like
Joker.
It was, and that is what I do want to see more from Marvel. I do hope that it will be a continued trend to keep some of these rivalries or like not top tier villains who matter. Because one thing I always hated, for example, was to tease Crossbones at the end of Captain America and Winter Soldier, only to kill him at the very beginning of Civil War. Mm-hmm. I've never understood that need to do that to all their villains. And I hope that this sets a better trend.
Or tell us the Eternals are going to come back and never get an Eternals 2.
Or even hints. Like, there are still some Eternals on planet Earth. Like, can we just pan to them real quick?
But yeah, so episode one.
They took all three. They're out there. They're in space. The other Eternals are in space somewhere.
Episode 1, I think, was mainly a big focus on how great, for me, Charlie Cox plays Daredevil.
Can I tell you my favorite moment in
the
scene? And it's so small, but it's so significant to me. It's when Karen's on the ground and Daredevil has pushed Bullseye off the building, and she has this like visceral like quake in her body. Her hands lift and she goes, "Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, please, oh no," because she doesn't know whether it's Bullseye or Daredevil that's smacked down on the floor. And she slowly turns around, sees that it's Bullseye, and then has this calming breath of, "Oh my God, thank you," but then is like, "Oh shit, was that Matt?" And looks up. It's such a cute, it reminds me of like Ghibli films when he would just do these little things that humanize the character. Like in Spirited Away, he has Chihiro tap her heels after she puts on her shoes to like make sure that they're secure. And that little additive that they did of like showing that Karen didn't know, like she trusts Matt, she knows he's strong, but like there's a moment where she's like, did I lose both of my best friends on a night we were supposed to be celebrating? It was such a real human moment that I think, as much as you think about the CGI, I think about that moment.
And for me too, it's almost a lose of, did she lose Matt, right? Because it's like she doesn't know who fell, but then also in the realization that it's Dex, it's like, Matt's not dead, but did I lose him? Because how did Dex?
Not what he does. This is not Matt, this is Daredevil.
Yeah. So it just
Adam, I need more from you. I do. I need to know why. Like, you're just so docile, and that's usually not like you.
What about Vincent D'Onofrio? How you feeling on him coming back?
I'm just trying not to step on anybody. I'm letting you guys have your moment. What is wrong with the What's wrong
No,
with
no, no.
that?
But I do want to hear what you think about like Vincent D'Onofrio.
I think
That
Vincent D'Onofrio, you know, I don't want to say every actor has like a role, right? They have that role that they were meant to do.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mhm.
obviously, we're not getting MIB6. So he is perfect for Kingpin forever. I think he plays such a good, powerful Wilson Fisk.
I even love the diner scene. I can't remember if this was
Dynasty is great.
episode 1 or was that 1 or
Fix your
2? Was
face.
that 2?
Jordan, fix your face.
What's wrong with my face?
Someone's
Was that
stealing your
frozen?
Wi-Fi.
The Riverside will get it right. No, but
As
the
this is a paid advertisement for Minecraft.
Minecraft coming out in theaters.
coming out in the theater near you. But the even the subtleties of like respect yet hatred between the two of them. Like he's just like, you're walking a little lighter. It seems like you lost a little weight.
Well,
And
I
it's
think
like,
the last time that we saw them together was.
That's where I was going to go. That's exactly where I was going to go.
Do you want to keep going then? I'll hand you the torch.
No, it's fine. It's your month.
Well, again, correct me if I'm wrong. The last time that we saw each other was Netflix season 3, the finale of that, and in that we see Kingpin, we see Fisk, Vanessa, and Matt. At this point, Matt has beaten him to a fucking pulp. Fisk is like, "Kill me, and Matt proclaims, "No, you're not gonna get me to do that. You're not gonna turn me into the devil. But I'm gonna tell you this right now: if you hurt me or any of my friends, I'm gonna kill that bitch. I'm gonna kill her so fast because I know she's the only thing
I
that
forgot
matters
about that.
to you." Oh my god, yeah.
I
But
also
the
think
key
I got
points you
kicked.
have to remember
Damn.
is that he took off his mask. So not only was that the moment when Fisk saw his face, but Vanessa saw his face too. Where the fuck did he go?
He left.
He left.
That's crazy.
So
Now,
awkward. He just literally yeeted out.
but that's where I was going to go, is because like if you take, say, those moments, right? The last thing we saw was Fisk. Jordan just texted us. Hold on.
Oh no, I saw.
I didn't get it. Oh, keep going.
As if we were gonna stop.
Pause.
As if we were gonna stop for him.
So like if you look at it, right, Fisk and him are going at Fisk and Daredevil basically, or Kingpin and him are going at it in his kitchen, in Fisk's house, beating the ultimate crap out of each other to the point where both of them are almost like dead. He gets Fisk, does not kill him, takes the mask off to show how much he means. You know who I am, I know who you are. If you ever come for any of my people, any of my friends, I will kill her because you came after everything I loved. I'm going to come after everything you are, but I'm going to show you I'm a bigger person and walk away from this. And the next time they see each other is across the table from each other at a diner.
But across the table from the diner, but Matt has lost his best friend, and Fisk is now mayor. Like,
right.
It's
and the guy who took Froggy was Fisk's guy, and he's like, it was not mine. I did not send him. It was on his own thing.
But the fact that Matt was like, I know. How's your daughter, by the way? How is she? I know. And I love that little power dynamic of, I know. Because we would not be having this conversation if I knew it was you. We'd be having a very different conversation.
It was like, do you have kids? I tried. And then he does didn't she put a bullet in your head?
How's that, by the way?
Yeah.
How's the scar? I can't see it, but
yeah.
Like, I love that. I love the energy that they both push back and forth. It's just so juicy and it makes me very excited. But it also leads me, and I talked about this on the other podcast that shall not be named, but I talked about this. I think Vanessa is behind it all. I tell you that right now. I have no doubt in my mind that Vanessa is the big bad. And
she's mad at Wilson.
Well, I call her Queen Pin. But yeah.
I don't disagree.
Yeah, she's the new Queen Pin. She's the one that's out there, and she's pulling all the strings. And I think she's the one that sent Bullseye to go after Foggy. I don't know. I don't know if Foggy is still alive. I'm of two heads of it. If he is still alive, and because I don't know if you saw my video that I made about that, but essentially on the table, on the operating table, when they're trying to save Foggy, the FBI steps in and takes him off to witness protection. But I think in my mind, I think on the table, Matt comes in and is like, hey, I need you to go away for a while. Someone is after you, clearly. I need you to not, I just need you to not be around. And he sends him away. So I think it's Matt that is the one that sends him away. And when it's safe, he'll bring him back.
That's probably why. So if you think about that, right? Mm-hmm. He's like, hey, need you to disappear, whatever. And that's why he stopped talking to Karen.
Right.
And that's like why when the trial happened, everything else happened and all that stuff, he was trying to talk. She was trying to talk to him. And it was just like, no. Because he doesn't know.
He was trying to talk to her.
She was
just,
right. Way. And she's like, whatever. And he's trying to tell her like, look, I'm sorry, Foggy's alive or like whatever. But like, that would make more sense of like why he kind of was like, I can't talk to you. Like I'll want to tell you and I can't tell you.
Well, I think it's that is one way. But in my mind, I think Karen is avoiding him because she knows you killed Foggy. They were not after us necessarily. They were after hurting you. Mm-hmm. And it's because of our association with you. But Matt can't be like, but he's still alive. I'm so sorry. He's still alive. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. You probably should stay away from me, but he's alive. But he can't do that. He's got to.
Karen and him having the relationship and him and her finding out he's Daredevil. You know what I mean? Like it plays into story. I think it makes sense. He is signed up for the second season. So
right. But I think all of this, is this the only episode? Was that the only episode Karen was signed on for? Do we know?
No.
I'll have to look into that later. I'll have to.
No, I think she's signed on as well for a second season.
I mean, that makes me more excited. But all that to say, I think that the way that this entire show is going to devolve is that Matt and Kingpin have to work together to stop Vanessa. What? This is not normal. Are you in the bathroom?
No, he's in the same room.
Is he?
I'm on my laptop.
Oh, you're frozen.
The fuck?
This is crazy.
This show needs a bigger budget.
Yo, no.
He can't even laugh. He can't even laugh on cue. I've never seen a podcast where the show gets poorer as it goes.
Jordan, listen, I'm gonna wrap it up here because Jordan, you got so many issues right now. He's in the bathroom, my guy.
I'm not in the bathroom. I'm right here.
The audio sounds whack.
His yell even sounds 8-bit.
It sounds so 8-bit. All right, give me your final thoughts. We're gonna try to hear Jordan's. Jordan, what are you excited for tomorrow's episodes? He's gone again.
No, I'm not. Hello.
Oh, it sounds better. What are you excited for?
It's so stupid. For some reason, it was using.
Heads up. Jordan's recording will continue on a new track. You got 2 tracks, my guy.
Because for some reason, it connected my phone as my microphone. I don't know what happened. Can you hear me?
What are your thoughts for tomorrow's episode?
Oh,
yeah. What are your thoughts for tomorrow's episode?
Daredevil's back in the suit. Daredevil's back in the suit because he gonna start beating people up.
He ain't in there till episode 5. Nah, he ain't in that till episode 5.
But he just got done almost killing some officers. Mm-hmm. Do y'all think they're dead?
That fight scene was fire. That fight scene was fire.
Do y'all think they're dead?
He's at refrigerator.
I'm sorry, did you just ask, do we think they're dead?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I can't tell whether he's not answering or he's frozen.
No, I say yeah.
Genuinely.
Yep. Y'all.
I can assure you they're deader than your internet service right now.
Yes. Accurately deceased.
I don't know. It's just one of those things that he seemed like it was such an accident. And because like Bullseye was the crux of why he can't be the devil because he shouldn't have crossed that line, I would just be shuddered to think that.
Sweetie. That's the thing is he crossed the line and now it's his journey back over the line. But he does not give a fuck. You killed Foggy and you forced me to kill someone. Kind of. He wasn't dead. But the line has been crossed and now I don't give a fuck. And that's why he was like, you guys really don't want to do this. You really don't want to do this.
Okay, he was also talking to himself, you know what I'm saying? Remember, he was like, don't do this, don't do this. Don't do this, don't do this, don't come out, don't do it. I hate everything
Adam,
about my internet.
looking
I'm
forward
sorry.
to.
My computer just
okay.
I'm
Hey,
looking
you.
up something.
was what
You're
what
okay. You'll
happened.
deal with that in a minute. Adam, what you got?
Hold on. Trying to get the answer of how many episodes is bored again.
I think it's 9.
9. Yes, you're right.
Yeah, hard 9.
Because like to go back to like,
Okay.
I'm sorry, Minecraft. What is it you wanted?
I was wondering if Jasmine thought that the whole original 18 episodes was split up into 2 seasons.
22. No. I thought we were gonna get like shorter episodes, but you know, more.
Like
Fair.
35 minutes, 18 episodes. I don't know. Jasmine, what do you think?
I think next episode is all court case. We're going to be talking White Tiger. I think we're going to see. Here's what my big thing is I think, because it happens in White Tiger's comics, is his identity is released on I think a radio broadcast, and so I think that's also going to happen. I think that somehow his identity is going to be released publicly, that whatever, I know we did the handshake with the lawyer, it's going to be closed, but the fact that they spent so much time, or the judge, the fact that they spent I'm going to say my thought and then I'll get to you.
No, it goes with that.
Yes, go ahead.
It won't be on the radio.
No, it'll be publicly on TV. They're going to blast it.
On whose though? Who did Fisk meet with?
Oh, on BB. No, I hope not. BB wouldn't do that.
He'll be like, here's the White Tiger, because she's reporting stuff about the city and vigilantes and stuff like that. He's going to use her to push it out.
My fucking heart, though. But sure. So BB's the one that releases it. Fucking, I hope not, but maybe. So BB is the one that releases it. That's unfortunate. But because that happens, that's why I'm like, it can't be Fisk. Because Fisk is going on like a vigilante push, and he needs that trigger, but it can't be him that releases it. It has to be somebody else. So I think maybe Vanessa is the one that gives that inside scoop to BB. BB releases it. Fisk sees, oh shit, this is because when he was in the car, his campaign manager was like, you need a spark, you need something, like you need to be more vocal, you need to be more loud, you need to make a stance. And so he went and did that whole thing. He's plugging holes, which again, a metaphor for the vigilantes. I'm getting rid of all the holes in the city, and for him, the holes of the vigilante. So I think
I got holes a mile that way.
But he's gonna go and stop the hole that is White Tiger. Matt's gonna lose the case, which is gonna get him pissed off at Fisk, and now they're gonna go at, like, now he's like, all right, fuck, I gotta bring Daredevil back, because
that's a lot for what, another 7 episodes?
No, it's not. I just broke that up for 1 episode. That's all 1 episode. All
That's
that
a
happens
lot.
in 1 episode.
That's a lot, because you also have to remember within all that, right? Frank Castle comes back. What happens with Karen and him?
Frank Castle is dealing with the police. That's subplot. Frank Castle just sees all the that the police are using his sigil, and so he's got that B plot handled.
No, I understand it, but I mean, he's in there. That has to be talked about somehow, some way. Then, so that story's got to be in there. These episodes are not an hour and change long. It's just, if it happens, everything's gonna be real quick, and that's why I'm like, I don't know. I want to see the landing. I want to see the entirety of it. I'm happy so far with what I've gotten. It's fine. I'm just not like, oh, I can't wait for the next episode.
That's crazy. I cannot wait for the next episode.
I think I'm more in for like
Nope.
the acting.
I'm in for the comic book references. I'm in for all those juicy
those are
details
good.
that they add in.
Those are fine. I'm good with those. But like, if I'm looking at it as a show and looking at the entirety of what it gives me with the Easter egg comic book stuff and the show itself, I need to see the entirety, because I'm so tired of watching everything and everybody going, this is like Severance, right? Oh, it's my best thing ever fucking created. Oh my God. And then you're watching it and you're like, I wasted 5 hours for what?
I don't say that I wasted my time on Severance. I think it's just,
I'm not saying you did.
Show.
But I'm just saying, there's so much of that now.
Mm-hmm.
Or there's a show out there that I thought 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, probably one of the better shows I've watched this year so far. and nobody really talked about it. A little bit, but didn't get the love it should have.
That Yellowstone prequel.
No. Oh, 1932. No, that is fantastic. No. Skeleton Crew.
He's talked about Skeleton Crew for the last 3 episodes, y'all.
The 3 fucking he talks about it all the time.
Skeleton Crew is fantastic. It made me feel like a child.
This man, you know what? I figured it out. Jordan, I figured it out. He doesn't care about Deadpool because he's waiting on Andor. That's the facts. He wants this show to finish so that he can get to his actual show.
Actually, my actual stuff already started. It was this past weekend. Now it's this weekend.
What,
I get
Yellow Jackets?
No, ma'am. Fucking Drive to Survive was last Friday. The Formula One starts this week. I've got Moana 2 on Wednesday, and one of the best movies this year that nobody's talking about. It's going to be really fun, and nobody even remotely talks about it. Electric State. Shout out Agbo and the Russos. They do more than just Marvel stuff, you bitches.
You know what's crazy? I was on the other podcast. This is the last thing I'm going to say about it. And Law was like, yeah, we went to the Electric State premiere. Actually, Jasmine, you were supposed to be there. You were on my fact sheet or my press sheet. And I was like, what? He was like, yeah, you were supposed to be there. And I was like, was I? And I literally had to think back to be like, he like pulled out the press sheet with all the celebrities and it's like, this is your photo. You're supposed to be, I thought I was going to interview you. And I was like, oh shit. Yeah, no, I didn't go to that. I couldn't find an outfit. I'm so sorry.
We talked about it on the podcast, not on the podcast, but pre-podcast.
Yeah, that was the thing that you were like, why did you tell me about this?
Oh, yes. People are going to piece together all of those little.
Yeah.
I told you, this is going to be the Easter egg podcast. But real life.
Right,
Jasmine's going to get a Hulu documentary on her of like.
And when she mentioned this was who she was. Oh, the spider webs. Oh my God. I hope
you're going to call it the spider webs, Jasmine and more.
And more. Anyway, let's wrap this up so Jordan can pay his electric bill.
I hate all of you.
His electric's on fine. It's the internet.
It's the internet bill. You gotta pay something.
What they might have cut it off
like
for
fucking
real.
Boost Mobile.
I'm looking. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. It says it's on.
Anyway, guys. Anyway, Jordan, do the send off. Do the send off if you can.
I have been Jordan, also known as Jay Frisian on social media. These have been my friends. We have talked, and I got disconnected because it was my fault today. Anyways, like the video, subscribe to the channel.
Lord Almighty, and we will see you guys back next Monday when we're talking about fucking Lord knows what.
Formula One, baby, let's go!
We will be talking about everything but that. See you guys soon. We'll see you for the next one. See you.